When you think about intelligence, talent, or natural ability, most people believe these are things we're either born with or not. You might hear people say, she's just naturally smart, or he's a natural athlete. But what if I told you that thinking this way could actually hold you back? There's a concept in psychology called growth mindset. It's the belief that our abilities are not fixed, but instead they can be developed and improved through effort and persistence. This idea has transformed how teachers, coaches, parents, and even scientists think about learning and performance. And today, we're going to explore why this mindset is so powerful, the research that proves it, and most importantly, how you can apply it to your own life. Let's start with some simple self-reflection. Ask yourself these questions. What have I been told I'm really good at? What have I been told I'm bad at? What do I tell myself I'm good at? And what do I tell myself I'm bad at? These are not trick questions. They're meant to reveal something important, the story you carry about your abilities. Maybe you've been told all your life that you're good at math, but bad at sports. Or maybe you decided early on that you're not creative or not good with people. Now, go a step deeper. Ask yourself, why am I good at the things I'm good at? Did they come naturally, or did I spend years practicing and putting in effort? And on the other side, why am I bad at certain things? Is it because I never tried? Is it because I failed once and gave up? Or is it because I tried many times but never reached the level I wanted? These questions matter because they expose where our beliefs come from. Were they shaped by parents, teachers, coaches, or friends? Or did we come up with them ourselves? Sometimes people persist despite negative feedback. They're told they'll never be good at something, but instead of giving up, they double down and push harder. Others might hear positive feedback, yet convince themselves they're not capable. At the heart of this lies the concept of feedback, what others tell us and what we tell ourselves. And this is where groundbreaking research by psychologist Dr. Carol Dweck and her colleague Claudia Mueller comes in. Their work revealed something surprising, even shocking. The way we give praise can change how people perform, how they view themselves, and even how honest they are.
Most people assume that telling a child or even an adult that they're smart or talented will boost motivation. Surprisingly, the opposite is true. Praise tied to identity, like calling someone smart or gifted, can actually undermine motivation and performance. In the famous study, children were given sets of problems to solve. Afterwards, some kids were praised for their intelligence. You're so smart, you're so talented. Others were praised for their effort. You worked really hard on that, or I like how you kept trying even when it was difficult. There was also a control group that received no special praise. Then the children were given a choice. They could pick easy problems they knew they could solve, or harder ones that would challenge them. The results were striking. Kids praised for intelligence tended to pick the easier problems. They wanted to protect their smart identity by avoiding risk. But kids praised for effort, they chose the harder problems, the ones that would help them grow, even if it meant struggling. This shows how powerful feedback can be. Praise for intelligence pushes kids to chase safe wins and easy validation. Praise for effort pushes them to seek challenge and improvement. But the story doesn't end there. The researchers also looked at actual performance. On the first set of problems, all kids performed similarly. Then came the feedback. Later, they were tested again with new problems. The control group did about the same as before. The intelligence-praised group performed worse. And the effort-praised group, they improved significantly. So praising intelligence not only discouraged challenge-seeking, it literally reduced performance. Meanwhile, praising effort boosted persistence, challenge-seeking, and overall results. Another key finding was persistence. The intelligence-praised kids didn't just avoid harder problems, they attempted fewer problems overall. In contrast, effort-praised kids not only took on harder problems, but they also attempted more problems in total. Their willingness to engage increased dramatically. And here's perhaps the most surprising part. When asked to report their scores to other students, kids who had been praised for intelligence were more likely to lie. They inflated their results to appear smarter than they were. On the other hand, kids praised for effort reported honestly.
Think about that. Praise tied to identity doesn't just affect performance. It can also increase dishonesty. Meanwhile, effort praise fosters honesty and resilience. What does this mean for us? It means that feedback is never neutral. The way you talk to your child, your student, your teammate, or yourself can change the way they approach challenges, how hard they work, how well they perform, and how they deal with setbacks. And this doesn't just apply to children. Adults learning new skills respond in the same way. If you tell yourself, "I'm not good at this," or "I'm naturally talented at this," you're tying your performance to a fixed identity. That makes failure a threat. But if you tell yourself, "I worked hard," or "I need to keep trying," you tie your performance to effort, a variable you can control. This is why it's so important to shift your self-talk. Instead of saying, "I'm bad at math," try saying, "I haven't put in enough effort yet." Instead of saying, "I'm just not creative," say, "I need to practice creativity more often." Effort-based thinking keeps the door open for improvement. Identity-based thinking shuts it.